Welcome to my three-wheeled vehicle, Yuri. Please enter. I suggest both feet in first, but that's okay, you'll learn.
Oh, it's like a slide.
This is day one for Yuri.
How do I adjust my seating position?
You don't. We'll get to that when you drive because there are some adjustments. Let me just start this thing up. I don't have a steering wheel.
Can I put a child seat in here?
Legally, no. I have a steering wheel now.
Sick.
It dings. Okay, so we're already in first gear. And I'll explain everything what's going on with this because it's a little different than a regular car.
This is my first time in this.
Yeah. And sorry if the audio isn't the best, but we've got two different audio systems going for this video.
Is this how motorcycle reviews work?
I think people have like full face helmets, which actually, my week with this, I've been driving with a full face helmet on, and I would recommend anyone that drives this thing to also have a full face helmet because we only have a quarter windshield.
I'm fully below it.
And so only for the purposes of this review do we have these like half helmets. Yeah. Okay,
What's this headrest? What's this headrest even for?
I've been daily driving this for an entire week and I've learned a lot about this three-wheeled machine.
What is it? What
it is
company
called
is this?
the Campagna T-Rex RR.
Is this Canadian?
Yes, it is.
This is the only Canadian car company.
Well, it's an autocycle, so it's not even a real car company, I guess, Yuri.
Is that why we can drive it without a motorcycle license?
That's right. So, we got a clutch, we have gas, just like a normal car, and we have a sequential 6-speed. So, I'm sure you're probably wondering how fast this is.
Is that what motorcycles feel like?
Yeah, probably even faster.
Hey, I can hear you.
Yeah.
I feel so close to you.
How sick is that?
All right, let's get to the horsepower.
208 horsepower from a 1441cc Kawasaki motorcycle engine that's directly behind us.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah, so this thing revs. Let me just to 11,000. Dude, how sick is that?
That feels wild.
All right, so we're gonna continue to slow down for talking so that hopefully you guys can hear us. I got a helmet cam going and we got this GoPro going. Daily driving this, not gonna lie, it's been a little bit of a pain to try and do my normal tasks in this.
Did you get groceries at Costco with it?
I was going to, but it's been raining all week, so I wasn't able to go get groceries, but
Wait, you didn't go get groceries in the rain?
I did not want to drive this, in my opinion, should not be driven in the rain motorcycle car. So I drove this to the gym, and everyone was thoroughly impressed by this at the gym. However, I did have to walk in with my helmet and my steering wheel, so everyone's like, what the heck did you bring today? And then, driving this here today, I took it on the highway for the first time, and I was next to a bunch of 18-wheelers, and the tires are at head height, which is
That's not scary.
it's very scary, but it's one of those things where if you let your free wheel go, you start to look over and you're like, can I fit under that?
Right.
You definitely shouldn't do that, but those thoughts started to cross my mind. And then, also getting here today, I had to bring some film equipment, which I had to buckle into the passenger seat where you're sitting right now.
Because there's not much storage, but there is a little storage.
Yeah, so we have some things stored on the optional saddlebags.
Hell yeah.
So we have 2 of them on the sides.
The saddlebags don't look as lame as they do on a real motorcycle.
No, they don't.
They blend.
Yeah. They do store a decent amount, and you can actually pick them up and take them with you. They are fully removable.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Is mine still hanging on?
I can't hear a word when you're talking that way.
It's still hanging on.
Okay, good. Yeah, so this thing's been super fun to drive. So it is literally a motorcycle turned into a car. So it has a sequential 6-speed. So as you see, I'm shifting. First is forward. Okay, so let me just explain this. Anyone that's understood motorcycles will explain it, but for a car, it's different, okay? So first gear is up, neutral is second, and then down is second, and everything else after neutral. So
does it show you what gear you're in?
Yes, right there. So you won't actually get into neutral by accident as long as you're rolling quick enough and you just get into second.
Yeah,
so watch.
I didn't
First
comprehend
gear,
anything you just
watch,
said.
just watch. Now I'm gonna go in the second. And I'm not gonna go into neutral by accident. If you're going at a slow speed, you can get it into neutral.
Okay.
So you do have to clutch in. So I got used to shifting this really quickly, as you may have noticed. like, that is the coolest thing ever. And then, just like a car, you should blip and rev match your downshifts, but you don't actually have to. So let me just show you what not rev matching is.
Yeah.
See? And then let me show you what rev matching is. See? I'm blipping it so quickly. I got used to that.
How quickly does the tach, do the RPMs drop?
Pretty quickly. So here, I'll go higher, and then I'll just let the clutch in. It's pretty quick.
Like a speedster.
Yeah. Okay, so you don't really want to drive this in the rain like a motorcycle. I've been storing this in my garage. I kicked the Raptor out because I don't want this thing to get all dusty and dirty. I'm sure you're used to seeing certain things, but maybe from a lower vantage point, like the fenders and the tires.
This is a weird Plymouth Prowler.
Yeah. So something that I've noticed, so I'm comfortable here, kind of tucking in, but if I like have my elbow out here, then if I'm on the highway, little rocks and stuff like to pelt me, and everything feels like, even the smallest little bug feels like a needle just going through you.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh my God. The best. Okay, back to daily driving stuff, sorry. There's no infotainment, no Apple CarPlay, nothing.
No radio, there's a little shelf here that's sticky.
And it's got a 12 volt over there.
And then I noticed a little shelf underneath there, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so you can put a spare little brain bucket in there or whatever you want.
What are these buttons on the steering wheel?
Turn signals, just like a Ferrari, I believe.
Yeah.
Possibly Lamborghini.
How about that?
This is your info, so you can change what that gauge cluster shows. A couple different things for mostly your fuel economy.
Why is everything in French?
Because this car is from Quebec, and this is a demo model, so you can make that all in English, but this thing has 35,000 kilometers on it.
Oh,
It feels like it has 1 kilometer. This thing is so tight. I get waves from bicycles. I guess we're on the same team. I don't really know.
Yeah, I don't know.
So as you'll notice, the gauges and the gauge cluster, that's it, by the way. There's nothing else that really changes in there. This is a traction control and speed limit button. So right here, if I push that, the power F starts flashing. So if I pressed it fast enough, which I didn't, now I can go into low power mode. So that gives you, I think, 75% of the power. So I tried that once and put it straight back into full power. So back into full. And then if I push that again, come on, it's tricky sometimes. There. So that'll go through your traction control. I didn't press it fast enough. Anyways, that'll go through your traction control. So there's off, 1, 2, and 3. 3 being the most on, and I have not dared to turn this into off. I did venture into 1, and the back tire definitely liked to get out on me a little bit. So I've left it in 2.
Okay, so why is it a 3-wheeler? And there's other 3-wheelers that are like stand-up motorcycle, Polaris or something?
Yeah, there's a Polaris Slingshot, which, to be honest, is more of a car. Like, it has a more car-based engine, a more car-based shifter, and a more car-based position, a little bit more comfortable. This is like a full roll cage that happens to be attached to a motorcycle with an extra wheel.
I don't know how this is legal or how you can drive it with your license, but shout out.
And shout out, I love that this is legal and a French company, or Canadian-French company, French-Canadian company.
I like that this was in every rap video back in the day.
Yes, and Rob Dyrdek, he was one of the pioneers of making this thing popular. At a fantasy factory doing donuts and stuff, that was this baby. And then there's another one from a different company, which I forget what the name is right now, but it's a Can-Am, Ryker and stuff like that.
Is that the ones where you sit up high?
Yeah, so everything's more of like a
touring motorcycle.
Yeah, everything's like very different.
For old people who don't want to balance.
Yes, and this is more of a track-focused vehicle.
Well, there's that one guy who ripped it on the drag strip that one time.
Yeah.
That was unreal.
Yeah, I honestly didn't know what to expect when I got this. Like, I'm blown away by this. Like, I love this thing.
We're below the fender arches on that.
Yeah, my eye level is at the tire, top of the tire.
That's scary.
Yeah, it's an interesting concept.
Do you think, I did die trying to jump over the Revuelto.
You did?
Can I jump over this?
It's low enough that I think you could.
Subscribe to find out.
So I rode the clutch there a little bit. The clutch is, let's just say it's adapted from a motorcycle, right? So it doesn't feel as easy to use as a car clutch. It's very on-off, so I've gotten pretty used to it, but I still ride the clutch here and there. And they told me that's okay. Everything's meant to be kind of abused on this vehicle. It's meant to take it.
It's like a stage 2 clutch.
Yeah, so seeing as this thing has like 40,000 kilometers, it feels really good. Like, it feels very solid.
Are we going to Tim Hortons or something?
Yeah, sure, why not? As long as you want to hold it in the cup holder.
Where's the cup holders?
Your hand.
Where's the visors?
There are none. Okay, so we do have a rear view mirror, which just shows this, which is our engine. And these are the intakes.
I guess.
For the roof scoop.
What is this here?
For legal purposes. I can't say that most people take them off, but let's just say that most people probably take them off. However, the best part about why this exists is that it has a backup camera built in that's slightly bigger than the one that's in my Raptor, but it looks exactly the same.
Is this the reverse button?
Reverse is operated by a little hand lever over here, which I will let you explore maybe in a parking lot after Tim Hortons. Because
I actually don't want to go get a coffee.
You don't want a coffee? You don't want a hot coffee in this car?
No.
All right. Let's go. Oh, motorcycle. Yo, we're boys. Not even a single wave. Wow,
no
how rude.
respect. No
Oh, he's
respect.
behind us. Where'd he go?
I can't see him.
Oh, he's directly beside us. I think he's filming us. Yeah, I got a piece.
Yeah, you don't want to do a wheelie in a school zone. With
Yeah.
kids. Wait, is that an electric? No,
That is an e-bike.
Oh, boo.
Why did I wave to an e-bike?
You're
Oh man, I couldn't tell.
You're not loud.
No. Okay. Look at this. What's up? Nobody knows what this thing is, which is, it's weird. I don't love all the attention, but if you do, then you're gonna love this. In certain states, you don't have to wear a helmet when you drive this because it's got a roll cage.
Hell yeah, Florida.
Yep. So there's been many videos on the internet. We saw one recently of a guy in New York with a pet monkey on his lap.
Oh, sick.
So this is like a full-out attention-grabbing vehicle, obviously.
I think I would do iguana.
Iguana.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would have a green one with green airbrushing of an iguana and carry a pet iguana with me.
Okay. I can get behind that.
Without a doubt.
All right. Let's go this way. So I do have mirrors, but even using them, I still feel near death every single time because I'm still scared that I'm going to hit something.
You just got to go fast enough that no one can get in the way.
Yes, that's what I've been doing. And like, that's only 6,000 RPM because there's not enough time to get to 11,000 within the bounds of the law. So it's it feels like you're going really fast all the time, but you're actually not. And if you look down, you could physically touch the ground right now, which is insane.
I can touch the tire.
Yeah.
I don't like any of this.
And then, because you're so low to the ground and like we're laying down basically, everything feels so fast. Like, and then one other thing that I've noticed, because it's a three-wheeled vehicle, it is one-wheel drive. First one-wheel drive car that we've driven, technically. Trying to avoid potholes and things. So you avoid it with this tire, be like, wait a second, I have a middle tire. Yeah.
So it's pretty much impossible.
Yes. So either you do like a really big avoid or like a small avoid, or you just take it in the middle like that.
I felt it.
Yeah, it's tricky. So I'll take you over there. You can get used to it in the parking lot first because it does take a little bit of getting used to. And you can explore this thing because, man, I actually love this thing, Yuri. I'm not gonna lie, I straight up love this thing.
You gonna buy one?
If I fit better, I would honestly consider it because I'm at this point in my life where if I've driven enough four-cylinder crossovers, you kind of need this to like get off again on cars. And this kind of gets me off again.
Okay, on tsp.truecar.com.
Yeah.
We got this, we got the slingshots, we got a bunch of other weird three-wheel stuff. This is probably the coolest of all of them, right?
I mean, without having driven them, but like I said, I'm at this point in my life, I would like to experience those. I want to drive everything under the sun these days. I want to maybe make it into a series where we just drive everything, like a school bus, like an ambulance. We've already driven a police car, maybe a fire truck. I want to drive every single vehicle at an airport.
I want to drive construction.
Yes, every construction vehicle. So if you guys want us to do that, let us know in the comments.
Is a crane considered construction?
Yes, anything that's considered a vehicle.
Well, it doesn't have wheels.
Yeah,
but I can drive it.
I don't want to go underwater, no submarines. I don't want to go into the sky unless I'm jumping a four-wheeled vehicle.
Yeah.
Deal?
feel.
All right, let's get you into the driver's seat. Aha, amateur move. Both feet first, Yuri.
This worked. Okay, how do I adjust my seat?
Okay,
I can't reach the clutch.
We actually, you know what? We should have done that before.
Oh, let me guess. I adjust the pedals.
You got it.
I see a pin.
I got it. Okay, ready?
Yes.
This is how you do it. So you take this pin out.
You know what? That's pretty smart.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Right? Is that good, roughly?
Right,
because don't push down too hard.
Yeah.
You want closer or farther?
That's good. That's good.
Okay, let's see. Okay, try and push it down so your
yeah,
knee.
that's good. I can clutch
That's
hold
good?
in.
Okay.
And then big key.
Yes, big key. So that's how you adjust the pedals on this vehicle. And are you comfortable there? Because the seat does actually adjust.
Yeah, I mean, I could take it. What adjusts?
Watch this. This comes out, and this pushes forward like this.
Oh.
You can actually physically take this seat out. So they took out the padding to accommodate for taller people, so these seats are actually more comfortable than they are.
Whoa.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah,
cool,
that's
eh?
pretty clever.
Yeah, so it's a little system like that. So they do adjust. I just wanted to save that for when you were driving in case you needed it.
No, that's pretty good. That's awesome.
Okay, that's it. Everything is nice little pin, easy to use systems.
Oh, nice. Nice mirror. So useful.
Oh, everything's carbon fiber
All
on
right.
this particular one because this is like a demo model.
How do I make this? How do
Just
I
push,
lock?
push it. Push, straight. You're not straight. Push straight.
Probably have to
Oh.
reset it because it made the bell noise.
Yeah, exactly. There.
And then you got to push all the way.
Push hard. There you go. And turn it. Give it a little turn. Oh, I lost the steering. I lost this under the seat. That's why I'm still looking for it. There we go. Okay. Also lost this. Okay. Ready when you are. As soon as
Okay.
I can get this one to. Yeah, this one locks, eh? There we go. That's it. That's it.
It's
Push
on?
the button at the top. The electric power start button.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah.
All right,
Hang on,
am I in neutral? Where I say I'm in second.
So you're in second, okay? So now you're in first. Now go. No. Yeah. Now you're in neutral, okay? So you can let off the clutch.
you go down from.
So the gear pattern is right here. So that's the actual gear pattern. So forward for one, and then back down for all the other gears.
I'm just gonna go for it and hope for the best.
You'll be fine. Okay. So you see how this one is illuminated?
That means I'm in park.
No, that means you have the parking brake on because there's
Okay,
no park.
yes,
So it's way down there. So
Yeah.
reach your arm down there and push the lever button at the top, and then all the way. It's still on.
Oh God.
Yeah. There, it's off. Okay, so to get into reverse, use that little, pull it towards you. Pull it.
Do I have to clutch in?
No, pull it. Okay, clutch in, go into first. Now you're in reverse. So they made their own reverse because a motorcycle doesn't have
Do I have to
a
hold this
reverse
up
gear.
or no?
No, you don't have to. Yo, good job, you didn't install it. Okay, good. Now push that lever forward. You're still in first. Now let off the clutch slowly. No, don't put yourself in second. Okay, now let off the clutch slowly. Push that a little farther forward. Yeah.
What am I doing?
That's it. Now you're in first. It clunks in, but you weren't fully on the clutch. That's why. But now you're in first.
Now I'm in neutral.
So go forward. Now you're good. So
All right, and
slow.
then it just drives like a car, right?
Yes. Everything else is like a car. See, the clutch is like very finicky, and
And then what? I clutch in and then.
so now you go second down. Ow. Hit my funny bone.
Sorry.
Yeah, you can go down there. Oh, yeah.
It's a weird driving position, but it's all right.
So I don't really fit, but with this helmet I kind of do, but I'm really slouched down, but I'm sure you fit pretty comfortably.
Oh yeah, I mean,
So-
I would need to adjust, but
Are you
like
in first?
I feel like I need to move my seat
Yeah, you
up
are.
so that I can reach the steering wheel better, but then I'm gonna hit my head, I think.
Yeah, you do have a little bit of room, but there is a roll cage. And then go down. So the brakes, there's no power. So
No, it does not feel like it doesn't feel like power brake.
yeah, so we do have ABS, but we don't have like a brake booster. So you get like full real brakes, and they are wheel woods. So these are the upgrade option brakes.
I'm wearing my thinnest shoes.
Yeah.
So I feel like I can like actually like feel everything. This is pretty sick.
Isn't it?
I feel like if you rented this in Vegas,
Yeah.
it wouldn't be the hardest thing to figure out.
This is like the ultimate rental vehicle. If you bought one of these, and then rented it out to people maybe.
All right, yo, rap video.
Yeah, yo, DMX,
where my
R.I.P.
Yeah. Are you allowed to drive like that?
Dude, you can do whatever you want. We're in a motorcycle, autocycle.
All right.
Isn't it cool? You can see the lanes and everything.
Yeah, the mirrors are great.
Yeah.
Except for this one.
Yeah. See how fast it shifts? Like, try and bang gears.
I will.
Give it a rev match downshift.
Wait, let me mentally think about that.
Yeah, see? It takes getting used to, man. This is your first time. Doesn't it feel like we're going like 400, but you're actually at the speed limit? Like, legitimately.
Yo, sequential is so sick.
Yeah. Isn't it way sicker than you expected?
Yeah, this is cool. I kind of want to like sequential in a car.
You want to what?
I want to drive a sequential in a car.
Yeah. A real sequential in a car would be unreal.
I definitely feel like I could get like, you got to keep an eye out for other cars.
Yes, because this guy's crossing the line, so like, you have to treat this like a motorcycle where everyone's out to kill you. So sick, eh?
Too sick.
That sound is so good right there.
Yeah. All right.
So the engine is behind us. I'm honestly not sure if there's a dipstick. I tried to find one. I don't know where it is.
What's the TotalEnergies recommended oil for a T-Rex?
That would be the Power Sport Sporty Sin.
Hell yeah, always follow your manufacturer's recommended guidelines.
What?
Follow manufacturer recommended guidelines.
Yeah, do that. And we're not on Continental tires. However, the T-Rex rep told me that there is possibly a newer model coming that is going to have the OE tire as the Continental Extreme Contact Force.
That's just gonna hook up.
Yeah, so that would be the recommended tire. We got a big, fat, beefy tire out back.
So how is handling? It feels like
Dude,
pretty stable.
It's instant. It's rack and pinion steering. Like, it feels normal. Like, it feels extremely responsive. There's no rubber in any of the bushings or anything like that. Like, you can see the steering linkages. It's all spherical.
Yo, this all feels pretty normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, how about launching it? Does it launch?
No, never. Wouldn't dare. You can try it if you want. We have traction control on. I tried going like relatively quick from like 0, but I haven't tried like fully trying to really launch this.
I'll try like a little baby launch.
I did get it to wheel spin, so like it can do it with the traction on.
Yeah, when you're going this slow, it's nice and easy to hear.
Yeah, it's not bad.
No, it's very natural. The clutching, the shifter looked a little dinky at first, but then like once you're in control of this, you're like, yeah.
It actually takes a little bit of force, eh?
It feels very mechanical and cool. For a car guy who doesn't want to get his motorcycle license, I feel like this is the perfect middle ground.
Exactly.
I'm in first.
Oh God, don't rev it from 9, please.
I'm just trying to figure myself out.
I know.
God damn.
Yeah,
Oh, Canada, am I right?
That's right, holy maple syrup. So this thing can do 0 to 60 in like 4 seconds-ish, and it weighs 1,100 pounds. So the power to weight ratio is almost like a Hellcat or something like that, because 1,100 at 208, you start doubling and doubling, you get to like 800, 4,000 kind of thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, so storage, we got our little compartments on the side.
Yeah.
What's this roof scoop for, the engine?
Yes, it really does function. It takes air right in there.
The looks of it, the shape is cool. From when you're driving it, it looks like you're driving half a car.
Yeah.
On camera.
Because it's 1/3 of a car, but yeah.
From behind, it looks like some weird RoboCop Tron kind of thing.
It does?
I love it. And I love this yellow tack, oh man.
Yeah, so those gauges are straight from the Kawasaki, the ZX14 that this is based on. And so, what Campagna does when they make these is they actually buy the entire motorcycle from Kawasaki, take the engine out, and then sell the rolling chassis for like $1,000. Yeah.
I think there is a deck pedal too.
Yes, there is. I really need it because otherwise my foot starts to hurt. There's no storage in the front. It looks like a T-Rex from the front. If you look at it from like straight on, or at least what they imagine a T-Rex to look like, the headlights are permanently on. We do have a button for the high beams.
Oh,
That's it.
Yeah. And then, okay, we have a license plate at the back because it's Quebec.
Yeah.
Can you put one at the front? Do you have to have one?
Well, motorcycles don't need one on the front.
It's not a motorcycle.
But it goes by a lot of the motorcycle rules.
It's unreal.
Yeah,
I'm more impressed on how they got this street legal.
I know. It's the sickest.
No.
You try and give it like a super quick, small blip. The smallest blip. Don't try and heel toe it. Trust me. Yeah. Yeah.
What am I doing? It
We'll
takes a lot of.
It does mental.
A lot of mental math to like get it rolling right.
It's crazy, eh? So you can customize this however you want from the factory, basically. You can get a full windshield. I think you can get no windshield. You can change the color of the roll bar. You can change the color of the body. You can get those saddlebags. You don't have to get those. You can get upgraded brakes like we have. We have different wheels. You can change the color. The wheels look pretty cool too, all 3 of them.
Yeah, I honestly would just highly recommend renting one.
Yeah.
If you're ever in, like, I feel like I see these for rent in Vegas.
Yes.
Wherever you are, Miami, Vegas, Wasaga Beach back in the day.
100%.
Just rent one with a cool motorcycle helmet like Jacob, some spikes.
Yeah.
Shorts, tank top.
Yeah.
And live it up.
And like, we'll talk about suspension through Cliche Corner. I wanted to leave that for you. But like looking at it right over here, it's a Canadian company that makes these coilovers. They're fully adjustable. You can adjust the damping on each corner.
Yeah.
And it's like dual AR, like it's all like really solid, like billet stuff. It's high quality, you can tell. You wouldn't want some low quality stuff in something like this.
That's
Give
very
it the
hard
smallest,
very hard to heel toe rev match.
Yeah, that's why
in your first 10 minutes of driving it.
Yes, I have been, rather than heel towing it, I've been using the gears to slow me down. So I'm just like downshift, 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 and then use the brakes.
I'm on farm roads, so not driving next to cars. I'm so scared by cars driving by.
Everything is out to get you. That's how you have to drive this.
Am I in neutral? No.
You're in first. Now you're in neutral.
First. But only once you're rolling.
For second.
Yeah, so can you start this in second? Probably not.
Yeah, you can. You started in, I think, second or third. You can start it in second. But I don't know about rolling it from second. That's probably not good for the clutch. I
just don't know. I just don't know. How would I get to it?
You shut the car off in second right now.
But I'm in first.
Yeah, so when you're rolling to a stop.
I like that this has a clutch pedal.
Yes. But you see how it's like adapted from a bike where it'd be like on a hand? Now try and shift as fast as you can. It feels so good. Just try and like nail it. See? Isn't that so sick? Yeah. Give it the smallest blip to downshift.
Oh shit, I was over the line.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so handling. I can touch that side.
I am so scared.
I'm right next to this guardrail.
I don't even want to push the handling on a road because I don't know what it's going to do. And
I know.
But it looks like it's solid.
So, what I have found is that it has a tendency to understeer.
Thank God.
Yeah, so I think for safety factor, it's definitely there. See, like it's already, we're trying to push out a little bit there. But it feels like it's on the safe side.
You get carried away, you start looking at like your wheel against the line.
I don't know what you're saying, but yeah.
The wheel through the line of the door. How's the suspension?
Really good. See?
Not as bad
I can see it bounce. It's actually pretty comfortable, considering what we're in.
Considering, but it's not like comfortable.
I imagine it's more comfortable than a motorcycle, but I don't know.
Nah, no way. Straddling a rocket?
Yeah, I don't know. And it gets really good fuel economy because it's a motorcycle.
All right. Yeah, this is definitely a good way to get your jimmies out or whatever.
Yeah, get your rocks off.
Just rent it. I think you can be fine just renting it.
It does cost a lot of money.
Let's get to the price.
We're putting it up on screen right now because I don't want to screw it up, but I believe it's approximately 73,000 Canadian dollars.
But for something like this, how could it be less? Like, this is like a special thing.
So the other three-wheeled competitors are cheaper, but they're not as crazy as this.
Bro, sequential, like, fast motorcycle, like...
Those were really good downshifts. I gotta compliment you. That one wasn't. I shouldn't have complimented you.
Yeah,
Too soon,
you
Junior.
jinxed me.
Yeah, but like, for how cool this is, and like, if you've driven everything under the sun, if you can no longer drive a motorcycle for whatever reason,
Or don't want to get your motorcycle license.
yeah, if you have something that you just want to add to your ridiculous collection because all your rich friends already have PTS GT3 RSs, they were telling me that some of the guys that buy these will match, like, they'll get like a GT3 RS with a red roll cage. They'll match the red roll cage with their paint the sample on the body. Like, they'll just get the same thing and just do like ridiculous things for their collection. And there's not many. They don't sell many of these. So the community's very tight apparently.
Well,
They know every customer very well.
Shout out everything about this.
Yeah, isn't it the sickest? Like, it's so cool.
This is cool. I'm glad you booked this.
Yes, thank you.
School bus, ambulance,
Yeah.
fire truck.
Let us know in the
construction.
comments. I'm willing to drive anything with wheels. Maybe not wheels. Ski-doos?
Ski-doo.
Okay, now you're gonna try reverse again. Ready?
Okay,
So
okay.
grab reverse. Now you're rolling over there. No, don't touch first. You're already in first. No, just stop touching this thing. Don't forget this exists. Put it in first.
I'm in reverse.
Now let off the clutch slowly.
In first?
Yeah.
What, I have to stall it out to put in reverse?
No, I said slowly and give it gas. I can see your foot on the brake. Reverse, and you got to drive like a car.
Oh, that light. I was looking up here. I'm like, why is it still first in?
Yeah, no. So you have to be in first. See, it's tricky.
Reverse camera.
Yeah.
Dude, that's better than a lot of cars.
It is. See. So push that forward a little bit. There. You got to hear the clunk. There we go. All right. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for subscribing.
Let us know what other interesting contraption or machine we should drive next. I want to drive ATVs side by side. Stuff that may not even end up on this channel, maybe on my personal channel. I don't really know.
Fucking 11,000.
11,000 RPM.
Put this in my Miata, please.
So, okay, one thing I did want to mention. Thank you for reminding me. Now, we only brought up your Prowler once in this video. I want to bring it up again, because everyone says the Prowler needed a V8. It needs this. Could you imagine Prowler at 11,000?
Yeah.
Because, like, you already got this. With 4 wheels and the engine in the front, like, who cares? Right? I'm Jacob.
I'm Yuri.
And we just went for a drive.
Hey, check out this video next.